Sentenced to 5 years of waiting on the bus. The true punishment of my license revocation was 5 years of being forced to walk through 90-degree Florida sun to sit on a bench and wait on a bus that is now 9 minutes late. And I only have 15 minutes to get to a transfer that's 12 minutes away, a $5 bill in my pocket for a fare that doesn't make change, workday sweaty, frustrated, tired, on the verge of tears because the next transfer won't come for another hour. How is anybody supposed to make it in the city riding this bus? And I can't do anything short of throwing my hands to the sky and giving up. Since the first grade, I've always had to walk to school. A workout for class because working class parents were too tired or too absent to afford us the privilege of rides. So my best friend Juan and I walked every single day. And it wasn't all sunshine and roses, it was upstate New York. So it was like football fields of 3 feet deep snow. I remember one spectacularly Arctic morning. After 15 long icy minutes of traversing a freshly laid frozen tundra, seeing my destination shining over the horizon but being trapped in this unusually cruel punishment of the gods. I mean, how is anybody supposed to make it to school on time walking through the snow? To this day, Juan still reminds me of the moment I dramatically dropped to my knees, threw my hands to the sky, and gave up. He would eventually trudge back to me, grab my arm with the strength of a 15-year friendship and tell me, "Man, get up. I don't know if you noticed, but we're the only ones walking through this field, and if you die, they're not going to collect the body until the snow melts." It was an early life lesson. It was a reminder that we were not meant to be like everybody else. We were meant to carve our own path, even if it had to be foot over knee-high, frozen, snow-encrusted foot until we physically understood why destiny is the root word of destination. You see, we want so badly just to be there already. We forget that there has a process to it all. We shun the road less traveled, foregoing the very strength we could generate ourselves just to fast forward in the conveniences that get us there quickest, and we miss those moments when we need to just stop and sit for a minute. There is just here, with a T added for time. And maybe it's time we started to see things a little different. Time we came to the understanding that those countless hours spent waiting on our bus are actually given to us to help us find our shine, glowing over the horizon, highlighting the fact that you have a destination, somewhere to go where somebody actually wants you to be, even if that somebody is just yourself. And it may be frustrating, it may be cruel and unusual, it may feel like being the only person walking through a relentless winter blizzard, but what you are waiting on is much bigger than just a bus. You're waiting on a new beginning. So no matter how frustrating it is, or how enraging it is to not have control over your own circumstances, remember, destiny always stays running. So always stay ready. Keep your eyes on your horizon. Keep your hands out of the sky. And don't give up. You will have to suffer through a few years of dark times. That's just life. But I promise you, your bus will climb that hill behind your morning sunshine. Bag talk.
You want to calculate the substance of my attraction. You can't do it by adding the Brazilian strings that might crawl down my back, subtracting inches off my waistline, and then adding the fullness of my behind. Multiply that by the softness of my 2 lips, 2 hips, and the dimples in my thighs.